All right, today I'm going to show you how to replace a round rail fence railing quickly and easily. This is what I'm kind of talking about. As you can see, this one's kind of dry rotted out. So first things first is I take kind of all these little staples out. And all I did was just use needle nose pliers to pull it out just any way I could, and that kind of loosens the fence up. Now let's go ahead and get this post off. When it's rotted like this, a lot of times you can just kind of, pull it apart, and it'll just kind of come apart on its own. Sometimes you might have to get a saw to make it easier on you, but a lot of times this stuff just kind of, if it's really dried, it'll do that. This one isn't, so I'm gonna get another handy tool. This is a cool little tool. This is a DeWalt oscillating saw. Did I say that right? Oscillating. Okay, and it's got a universal blade that you can get just anywhere. So put that blade on there, and it's just kind of easy to maneuver, and I'll show you how this works. Here you go. All right, I sawed that little knob off and just kind of broke it off. So now the dry rotted fence rail is out. Now I'm ready to get this brand new one on. So the first thing you kind of do is you kind of want to look into these holes where the original rail was at and kind of gauge just how much room you have to work with when you're putting in this new rail. I'll kind of show you what I mean. You can see in this rail, I've got a lot of room to work with. It's pretty deep. I've got a lot of room to work with. And then as I look over here, maybe not as much. So I can kind of gauge how much I want to saw off the ends of these rails so I can just kind of slam it in there. So since I had a lot of room on one side, I'm not gonna really saw off anything on this end. But when I come off to this one, I'm gonna probably saw maybe about half of this length off, just so I can make it easier to slam it in off of this post. And I'll show you how this goes. So I'm just gonna use a simple circular saw, just a Black & Decker 20-volt deal. It'll get the job done. Go. That's what it kind of looks like, half sawn off. All right, so I got the one end all the way in as far as it'll go. Gives me a little leeway, and I'm coming to this end. And now this end, you can kind of come at this a few different ways. You can either come from the side, which can sometimes be easier. This one, just work out easier. It's going to go through the top, and I'll just very gently, I'm going to hammer it. Hammer it into place. There you go, not too much work. Got a round rail put back. I'm gonna end it off with staple gunning the chain link back to the rail, and man, we're good as new. Awesome. Thank you.